Sun descending on the water's edge. Hold the rays reflect on every step. Feel the rhythm in your heartbeat slow. Lagos lights begin the evening glow. Oh, let the night ignite. Sway your body under fading light. Dance with me and the Lego sky. Sunset colors paint you in my mind. Breathe the groove, feel it in your soul. In this moment, we both lose control. Night breeze whisper secrets in our ear. Every heartbeat brings the news with me. Footsteps echo on the sandy floor, calling us to dance a little more. Let city fade, only reading left. Feel the heartbeat, let it take you next. Dance with me under Lego sky. Sunset colors paint you in my mind. Breathe the groove, feel it in your soul. In this moment, we both lose control.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Happy Monday. You know what time it is? That's right. We got Tech Talk in the building. Let's go ahead and get to it. There we are. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I ain't got no lights in the background. Let's fix that. JLH, how you doing, buddy? Welcome on in, my friend. Hope all is well. Sorry, guys. Let me get the lights going. Ooh. We dealt with some red lights tonight. Don't you worry. Seem a little dark in here. Let me fix that. There we go. Much better. All right. Perfect. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody Monday going? Hope all is well with everybody. Welcome on in, everybody. We got, of course, the YouTube family and the Twitch family with us tonight. All right. Let's go ahead and make sure this is working. This looks good. All right, perfect. All right, so as you guys know, every Monday night, we go ahead at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go ahead and go through some of the awesome news in AI. And of course, after that, we have some fun doing some awesome interaction. And we got some fun stuff tonight to go ahead and look through. But first, go ahead and dive into the news. Before I dive into that, how's everybody doing? Any questions, any prompts you guys want us to test out, get them ready so we can go ahead and through it and make it do what it do. As you guys know, the biggest thing, the biggest talk of the town right now is Sora. Sora 2 to be exact. Sora 2 is one of OpenAI's new image/video model. And the cool thing about this is, like VO3 and like some others, Sora 2 now also have sound when it comes to their videos. Sound, voices, etc. They kind of nailed a lot of things correctly here. We did speak about this some time ago, but this is when Sora first came out, and we showed you guys the backflips and everything else. Let's go ahead and do that right now while I'm talking. All right. All right, there we go. So yeah, so what happened was, like you said, see how clean and clear this is? Great tool. Everybody's been using it. You had this invite only, and it's for iOS at the time only. I did get an invite, so did a few others, and been testing it out. You guys saw some of the videos I posted on the social medias, and of course, we showed some off last week. Since then, Sora 2 has been kind of locked down, if that makes sense. So people were complaining that, seeing figures like Martin Luther King and Michael Jackson and Kobe doing crazy things were kind of out of order. So because of that, OpenAI has kind of locked down Sora 2 a bit, of a lot of restriction right now. So depending on how you word certain things, you get certain things to happen. So because of that, Sora 2 now, people aren't too pleased with it because they can't do whatever they want, but people are still using it. They're still using it as a AI scroll through social media. And it's pretty fun, right? Because all these things you're seeing are generated from AI, which I think is bananas, right? We're at a point where this is getting really, really good. Okay. The concern from a lot of people was that, of course, young people taking it and doing things with it. The cool thing is the restriction from the beginning was Cameo. It has to be approved by the person that you're using. So cool thing here is you can't just Cameo with your friends and try to bully them, right? But of course, big concerns are, for example, if you want to say, hey, make a video of me, getting Botox, but you don't want your young child to be doing that, right? So it's a little bit kind of still out there, but at the end of the day, I think we're in a good position where times and times ago, maybe when I was born, the year I was born, you couldn't really create videos for yourself. You need to either have the money, the tech to buy the technology, and the know-all, and also you need to have some actors, right? Then we had YouTube come along, and now we're at a point where we're in a position where we can just say the thing we want to happen and it can happen. And I think that's a huge step in the right direction. Minus trying to use people and making them do other things, but at least creating what your mind sees, right? What you're dreaming about, etc. I think that's just pretty cool because now it gives everybody that opportunity. The same way musicians were able to, bypass needing the big publishers or the big, music labels, and are able to put out their own content, right? I think that's huge. I think we're going to get to that point where Sora 2, we're going to have a Netflix or a social media of strictly AI content that is good content, not just slop, right? And a lot of people see AI slop, like, I don't want to see that. No, I'm talking about good AI content, and it's going to be good. It's going to happen, and I can't wait for that. But this topic here is to, both show you guys exactly where AI is going, but also tell you guys there are roadblocks in place to stop people from using it in the wrong way. So I know that's a big concern for a lot of people. At least we know for sure you can't just go around and just, use anybody's likeness willy-nilly. All right. So Sora 2, as you guys can see here, I've had some funny and fun prompts, right? So we got Einstein explaining a UFC fight, right? Pretty cool. You have this Frostbite game, like look how realistic this looks, guys. Like, this person took multiple Soras and put them together.
We can't stay here. If our families made it out, they'll need us.
We already lost Tony, so keep your radios on. Something is out there.
Hello?
Yeah, you can't hear it?
Wait, what's that?
I'll turn it up. Can you hear it now? Chrome sounds are on. Do you hear it, JLH?
That's all over the interior.
I hope to God no one's dealing with this shitstorm.
Oh, I see it. I see why. The volume was super low. Let me turn it down before it blows up your ears.
God help them.
All right. Yeah, there you go. All right.
My husband Tony is still out there. Never charges his phone. Lord help him. He's fine. I know it.
Lost a game to the devil himself, and he's come to collect.
Yeah, you see that, right? And you see how, like, they couldn't keep the person's face a little bit. They had to switch back. And now look, see, they're running in a different area. You remember a movie called Tremors with Kevin Bacon? Giving me those type of vibes right now. But I'm just saying, look at this. Yeah, with the warm monster, right, facts. But look at that. All strictly generated with AI in Sora 2, right? Like, that is crazy. Like, we're getting to a point, yeah, Tremors. Remember, Tremors is a phenomenal movie. I saw Tremors 1, Tremors 2. I think I saw Tremors 3. Tremors 1 was when they hear sound, right? You guys remember that? And then Tremors 2 was when they see heat. I remember that much too, right? When they had to cover themselves up with the fire extinguisher. That was pretty cool. But yes, wasn't that like a legit movie trailer? And again, this is all created with Sora 2 Pro. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I know a lot of people are knocking AI for what they see, where people just put slop together. But we're going to get to a point, like it's really soon, where you and I can make a short film and people will love it because it's something that we want, like our passion to do, but we never had the tools or money to do so, or the wherewithal to do it. And AI is giving us that opportunity. And I think that's pretty cool, right? Because that right there, look, if I saw it in the movie theater, waiting for trailers as I'm finishing my popcorn before the movie start, I 100% would think this was a full-length, non-AI film. But yeah, like I said, people doing things like this, having Einstein fighting UFC. So I get it. Having Stephen Hawking like run from the police, like this madness, I understand. But look, this is pretty cool, right? Having a Mario Kart thing here.
Don't move. Latch is locked. Open it right now. He's still southbound, weaving through traffic, 88 miles an hour.
Out of the way! Mamma mia!
Are live over Interstate 75 where that red go-kart driven by the man known as Super Mario is still running from troopers. He's in the center lane right now, weaving between.
Nintendo will get at them.
Speed, my friends. The copies are getting smaller like a Goomba back there. Chat, you seeing this? 99, 100 miles. Mamma mia!
Keep your hands on the wheel.
So again, like that's pretty cool. It's funny, pretty cool, all right? Like that is pretty awesome. And like, wait, we have the fastest man alive against a cheetah.
And they're off. An explosive start.
198 kilos. Larkin on the left, Gorilla X on the right.
But look at that burst from the crocodile. The reptile's tail
People
power is incredible.
going up against animals. I love this.
Lucas Reeves on the right, Kodiak the bear on the left. This is the matchup everyone wanted to see.
Kodak the bear.
Look at the synchronization.
Clean start for both lanes. Great acceleration from Ellis on the right.
1-2 to the silverback.
Oh my, that ball is launched.
This is pretty funny, right? And entertaining. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Right? Like this is what Sora 2 is all about. Wow, 556 high. They got so many invites. That's cool. What is this? This looks super AI-ish though. But this part looks realistic. 88 miles per hour, 1.2 gigawatts, facts. Yeah, that's interesting what they did there. I've seen Sora videos where like football players are running into homes, like running into the door cams. Like this is hilarious. Like that's funny to me. Showing the average man to explore creativity. Exactly, Yoda. Exactly what I'm aiming to do with these Monday streams, right? so people don't take out of context, right? I'm not trying to say, hey, AI is going to replace you or replace the people that's doing stuff for you. This is something to open up your eyes to see. This is good. So what has happened since this, like I said, is that OpenAI has gotten way strict. You can't do SpongeBob stuff anymore. I'm sure you can't do Mario stuff anymore. You really cannot Pikachu stuff anymore either. Yeah, so they kind of really toned it down where you cannot ask to say, hey, put me in a, for example, Smooth Op asked, put me in a Ghostbuster jacket. You can't do that. Like, it won't do it. So they really locked down on IPs, and which is pretty good. But yeah, the animations though, guys, like you guys saw the one I did with Against a Guess, like these animations are pretty good.
It's beautiful.
Pretty top tier animations. So again, just thinking about, I'm going to stop shortly, but yes. So I saw this as well. It's the last thing I want to show you guys. For people who are running businesses, people who want to do ads, not to say you have to get rid of your models, etc., but you can now put a picture of two people or a product and a person and say, look right here, make me a video promoting my stuff.
Right in, leaves me glowy. This little pink tube is Glossier's priming moisturizer, and it's the base I reach for every single day. It's lightweight, but you can build it up so my skin feels hydrated without getting greasy. It sinks right in, leaves me glowy. This little pink tube is Glossier's priming moisturizer.
Like, is this not crazy?
I reach for every single day. It's lightweight, but you can build it up so my skin feels hydrated without getting greasy.
I agree to disagree. This is the opposite of creativity and art. It's fine when you enjoy it for fun, but the whole thing is relies on actual art. All right, so let's talk about it, Alice, because I definitely want to dive into it a little bit. In regards to what? Like, in regards to if people were taking somebody else's IP or art and then creating something with it, or you're talking, you said, hey, I've had an idea of making a animation of a dog and a squirrel traversing the earth, going to different places on the planet, and then you create that short film, and you're saying that, are you saying that is the problem as well? Like, I just want to understand which side are we talking? I love these conversations, by the way. Please bring them, because I really want to understand everybody's point of view towards the idea of itself being creative, not so much taking away. Right, facts, right, yeah. Exactly what I'm saying. So I'm with you on that too, Yoda. Because again, you still need, that's why I like to do these videos, because you still need people to do stuff for you. That if you can't, okay, what I mean is, no matter how much stuff we put in the prompt right now, yo, TSI, welcome on in. No matter how many stuff we put in the prompt, we can't create something as phenomenal as an artist creates something, right? So it's like, you can try, but it's not going to come out as good as you want to, right? But your idea to build something, you can get it to that point because nobody else created it. And I do think there is some point of fun with these things to laugh at and have a good time. Like I said, Sora 2 plan is for you to scroll through and look at strictly AI generated stuff. But there's going to be a point where you see something, go, wow, this is a very cool, like this, for example, this looks very cool. This is somebody that likes Dick Tracy and the classic style of New York City in the way in the days.
You sure about this? Ain't no turning back now. We either rise or we drown. And nobody steps in our corners. Not if they like breathing. Then we understand.
My issue is that it is trained on that requires actual art. I worry it will crowd out human art and you end up with an AI trained or other AI. And that's how we're going to get shrimp, Jesus and Mises on Facebook. Okay, so I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying. Your concern is that once AI is trained to do X, Y, and Z, is going to get to a point where it becomes too much. So it's like that funnel thing I saw the other day. I totally get what you're saying. So back in the day, as I mentioned earlier, back in the 80s, the funnel was you could not make good art or good anything, good films without all these things. Then we got to YouTube era where you didn't need all the expensive stuff. You just need the knowledge, right? And again, the funnel had a bunch of stuff in it, but only the good stuff came out. So your concern is that the funnel is going to go upside down where the good stuff is going to come in because people are just typing in good stuff, but then we get a plethora of slop or crap because the AI is trained to try and mimic art in such a way that that's all we see. I think there will be a place for that. And I think that's what Sora 2 is trying to do. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I should be looking at the camera. I think there's a place, and I think we're going to get there, where there's two. Yeah, I think that's how I feel. Yeah, no, I got how you feel. I totally get it. The funnel is going to flip, and I think it will flip, but I don't know how sustainable it's going to. Like, we saw the same thing with everything, right? When the .com bubble, we seen the NFT bubble. I think we're in an AI bubble right now. It's going to pop at some point, and only the good stuff is going to remain. That's what I feel, and I feel that it's going to be segmented, where you have AI social media and you have regular social media. Will AI social media take over I don't know. But right now, if AI wasn't around, right now in your feed, you have content that you want to see, and then you'll have funny content that was made by content creators to do something real funny or whatever the case is, right? So I think it's not going to be together, it's going to be separate. Sora 2, I think, wants to do that. They want to be that first app that says, hey, everything here is AI. Come here to see this. Don't have to look at it on your Instagram or Facebook. I'm just on the side of let's lean into progress. No, Yoda, yes. And I'm with you on that too. I'm on the side of that as well, right? Being able to, trying to stop progress and evolution tech is like people smashing a pinball machine back at it. No, agreed. It's going to go forward. I don't think anything could stop what's happening right now. In defense of the 80s, they stopped studies about magnetic waves and brain waves collision and didn't like the truth. Of course they didn't like the truth because they know exactly what was going on. But that's what I think what Yoda's trying to say. Like, don't stop the progress. Let's continue. Because outside of content creation, AI is going to do a lot of positive things, a lot of cures, a lot of science, a lot of everything will be different. And the best part is it can be discovered by you and I, right? It can be discovered by people who put in the time and the studies and the effort and then use AI to help get them to where they need to be. And I think that's what we also have to look at. From the content creation side, I totally get it, right? Like, for example, this is somebody taking a prompt and taking the workings of the Family Guy creators and doing their own thing.
You guys are not going to believe what I found on a government surplus site. For only $20, I got our very own discontinued biohazard sample.
Peter, that is not a thing a normal person buys. What's in it?
Ta-da! It's a perfectly preserved hospital hand from the 70s. Comes with a wristband and everything. Great, just what the living room needed. You guys are not going to believe what I found on a...
Moral, what? Well, hold on. Your point aside, pinball was demonized as a part of moral panic against gambling. Was it really? I look at ping pong pinball, all those as evolution in gaming. That's interesting that it was demonized as a part of moral panic against gambling. Intriguing. Hitting those slots machines. Okay, that makes sense. I like these. I like these a lot. Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's what I'm saying. That blew my mind. So that's awesome. That's not awesome. I mean, it's awesome to know that I didn't know that. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool to know that. It makes sense, right? Because that same sound, right, is the same sound of the slot machines. Now that you think about it. All right, let's move on to some other news. Gemini 3. Now, we all said that here when we first saw a Nano Banana. Yeah, a guy played pinball in my New York legislature to prove it's a game of skill. I'll look up the name. All right, cool, please. When we did Nano Banana a month ago, we said this is Google's image generation. Could you imagine when 3.0 comes out? And so far, 3.0 is out in the testing realm. So like if you use Google AI Studio and you give it a prompt, it might give you Google 3 or not, right? So you got to try multiple times and you get it. So if you guys want to try it out, go into Google AI Studio, type in a prompt. And if you get two side by side, one of them will be Gemini 3. And a lot of people have been doing that and they're seeing some amazing things. Like this Gemini 3 just recreated an entire operating system. Like, that is crazy to think about, guys. A Apple-like operating system created within Gemini 3. Like, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be bananas when this rolls out, because think about businesses that don't want to use Windows or don't want to use Apple. They want to use their own they want to use their own technology, their own operating system to do what they want. Like, this is crazy right here. Google Roger Sharp pin. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. All right, Roger Sharpie pinball. We're gonna look him up shortly. No, don't be sorry. Pinball is great. I like to learn. Brother, appreciate you in your stream, man. Food time. Have some food, buddy. TSI, enjoy dinner. Matter of fact, before you go, what is for dinner? I'd like to know what dinner is. But nonetheless, let's keep going down Gemini 3. If you guys take a look at this. Like recreating games. Like web games, web mobile games. Like, look at this. From a prompt, guys. Oh, it's definitely a hot topic right now. So we're going to dive into some more stuff. Seriously, okay, I'm in Texas. What are you eating for dinner? What are you eating? What are you consuming? I would like to know. Gemini 3 built this castle model. Like, I'm sorry, excuse me? Like, this is phenomenal. Look at this. A 3D version of Paris. Then I've heard it built an actual what's that game called? Like a Roblox game. I saw that somewhere as well. And if you guys look at this here, which is pretty cool, October 22nd is supposed to be when it launches. So I'm hoping that is the case. That's the week of my birthday. I will be all over Gemini 3. I cannot wait to see what Gemini 3 is all about. My ad's about to start, guys. Again, if you don't want to see the ads, you can subscribe to the channel, use your Amazon Prime, park your Amazon Prime here, or just stick it out for a couple minutes. You won't miss anything. Leave the screen open and come back. We'll dive into more stuff. But yeah, I've heard that Gemini 3 is outdoing every other model out there, including ChatGPT 5. So I am pretty pumped and excited to see what Gemini 3 is going to hold. All right. On to other Google news. Google had their press conference this week, and now Google Cloud Enterprise is out. Gemini Enterprise, which comes with a suite of awesome things. You have AI agents now that Google AI can do for you. You have chat. Enterprise chat, you have Art Gallery, you have Opal, you have LLM. So Google is now trying to utilize all their suites into one and give everybody, the entire enterprise, their own suites of everything that they need. And I think this is pretty cool. I think this is pretty awesome what Google's trying to do. And it's interesting because OpenAI did their version and then Google came out with theirs. So it looks like everybody's in competition. And back to, welcome on in, buddy. How are you? Patreon Red in the building. Yes, sir. Today on Mondays, we do Tech Talks. We're talking about technology, AI, etc. And throughout the week, we do Snap. So welcome on in, buddy. I hope all is well. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk about some cool things. We're actually gonna do some cool stuff in 30 minutes. Actually, we're gonna build out some things. We're gonna test a few things. I do have the Marvel Snap bot ready to go in the Discord. We're gonna test it out, make sure it's working before we go ahead and release it. If you guys didn't know as well, Models put out an awesome Marvel Snap bot, a deck bot actually. Bulletin board systems. Yeah, listen, I think, no, they got some, I'm impressed with everything that Google has done so far in that space. Super impressed. My super shout me. You super love that you put, yeah, listen, and that's the whole point. Opening your eyes to see, you guys can use this stuff at your own jobs, right? Blow your supervisor's mind, blow your boss's mind that you can bring these tools to the table. All right. Robo, welcome on in. Google to 4 trillion. Yo, Google's not playing. Gemini 3 is going to be crazy, Robo. I am pumped and excited for that on the 22nd. Let's also look at what OpenAI did as well. OpenAI came out with their agent system. Now, I am a big fan of AI agents. For some of those who don't know, I build AI agents for majority of my clients. And they're super helpful. They don't replace anyone, because that's my pitch. I'm not here to replace anybody. I'm here to make your team more efficient. And that's exactly what agents do, right? Instead of I've been in places where employees take X amount of days to do a report or X amount of days to gather data. With the agent, they can do it in minutes. And that's what you want. You want to be able to give your staff the tools they need to be efficient and productive as possible. And that's where AI agents come in. So OpenAI built their own agent kit, which we tested out on stream. It is okay. It's not bad. I think if you want to learn agents, you should definitely try with OpenAI's version first. But of course, you guys know I'm big on N8N. That is my agent builder of choice. And OpenAI is pretty good as well, right? Really depends on how you guys want to handle it. But for me, I prefer N8N. And we're going to go back into N8N shortly. I just want to continue going through the news, and then we get through it. Gronk image generation is now free for everyone. No invite needed. But as you guys can see, it took it to a whole nother level. So if you guys like Gronk, go ahead and check it out. It's doing big things. Image generation is no joke, as you guys can see here. I think Gronk is trying to do what they got to do. Grilled buffalo chicken and cheese. Let's go. And then we have Mr. Beast upset about some of the AI videos that are out there, which I totally get. And just like Olive said earlier, right? When AI videos are just as good as normal videos, I wonder what that will do to YouTube and how it will impact millions of creators creating and making content for a living. They're doing what they got to do to survive, for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that, Patreon, right? And so what Mr. Beast is saying, and I get the concern, right? What happens when AI gets as good as the YouTube videos that content creators make now? I think the content creators will then utilize AI to help make their videos better, right? I still go back to the point of your ideas in your mind that you cannot get out on. You can't get out because you don't have the tools, the time, or the production. Now, with everybody having the tools, you can now make your content that you always wanted to make. But if you're already in the space of making content, you're going to make it even better with AI, right? Like, that's how I see it. You think creators might get hurt? I don't think they will get hurt, though, Robo. I think they will do even better. So, for example, yo, welcome on, Vic. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, your wish drops is working. For example, I'm doing fantastic, my friend. You know how we do Mondays, baby. For example, when YouTube happened in 2005, you had one of those small cameras those small webcams that recorded crap, and you use it to make your video. When the 720p cameras came out, when the computers came out with better processing, the content creators didn't hurt, right? The content creators did better because they had better tools to make better content. But then it also helped the people who never did content dive in, because now the learning curve got a whole lot better. You can use your phone. You can use whatever. You can use OBS. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think for me, I think I understand what people are saying. They feel that creators will be hurt, but I think they will be actually better off because now they can do more with less, if that makes sense, right? If I can create an AI version of myself and have it running through and doing content that I used to do, I can make more content, more videos, use my ideas, and I think that will be better for me than anybody else, right? No, am I right or wrong? Dead man, welcome on in, buddy. Younger people might prefer AI creation content, I could see, but like big movies and shit are still going. They're not big movies aren't, but big movies are going to integrate AI for things that they used to spend money on and also used to put people's lives in danger, right? So if you used to spend money on stunt doubles to come out and do crazy things, now you don't need to do that. The stunt doubles can do other things. And you can have AI, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think they might, I think everyone is going to utilize AI to a certain point, but I still do believe that we're in a bubble, and that bubble is going to pop, and majority of the AI stuff is going to go away, and the good stuff is going to stay. That's what I believe. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. But I do understand the concern. I just think that we had the same concern when it came to computers. Robo, am I right or wrong? When computers came out, everybody was losing their mind, Robo. When emails happened over Lotus Notes, everybody was losing their mind, Robo, right? I think it's just a matter of we get the tools now that can do X, Y, and Z. AI cannot replace 90% of the content. 100% it cannot. And it will not. But there will be a place for it. There will be a place. If you look at things like OF, right? OF is there. OF is in a whole nother space by itself. So if you want to watch that content, you go watch that content. If you want to watch AI content, you watch AI content. Where it gets scary and upsetting is when AI is replacing that person or that content. For example, there are people who are making AI OnlyFans avatars that are taking money away from real people who are doing it, right? Like that right there is where where a line is crossed now. And you have to understand, like you heard about the artist, the musician that got $1 million, like a signing bonus for, like, and it's an AI avatar. Like that's where it gets like, But at the end of the day, what do we count that as? Like, if it's you who is writing the lyrics, but you can't sing, and you make an avatar that does sing with your lyrics, how is that bad, good, wrong? Like, you understand? Like, that's where the question comes in. And I don't know. I can't answer that, but it's for you guys to think about a little bit, right? It's for you guys to think about. And the places that tried to replace everyone with AI, they have failed horribly. Have you guys heard about, matter of fact, can I even look it up? What was that company? This thing is also the D. Oh my gosh, I had the company in my name, in my head. They did an audit for us in the past. Oh my gosh, what's their name? Nonetheless, they went and replaced everybody with AI bots, AI agents, and those AI agents had a ton of hallucinations. For those who don't know what hallucinations is when things are wrong, and like businesses lost a ton of money. Patreon like that. I like that response. Everybody should have rights to use it. When they start saying who doesn't, I like that. Of course, I agree. What's the name of that company? But nonetheless, a lot of companies are trying to do 100%, and it does not work. You still need the human interaction at this moment. Yes, I'm about to say, sometime down the line, however, when agentic AI and those things come about, maybe we can say replacements will happen. But right now, you can't. There's no way you can do it. There's no way you can do it. Was it a Duolingo thing? No, it's not Duolingo. It's something. Was it Duolingo? I thought it was called something else. Hello, welcome on in. How you doing, my dear? Hope all is well. I thought it was called something else. The name of the company, they've done audits for me in the past. I can't remember their name right now. But they tried to replace all the wonderful humans with AI agents. Hold on. I think I have it here. I do have it. I did message somebody about it. Stand by. Stand by, guys. Stand by. Here it is. The company's name is... Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry. With it. Okay. Deloitte. There it is. Oh. Deloitte. Yeah, Deloitte. Yes, like I said, I've used them for finance auditing in the past. And Deloitte, here it is right here. Can I get this article? Yes, this is it. Guys, here's the madness. They were using AI. They tried to replace all the humans, maybe a different one. Duolingo did the same thing. I'm going to look at Duolingo next. Deloitte was using AI, $290,000 to report help in Australia government crackdown on welfare. And all the AI agents were hallucinating. And like I said, hallucination is when the AI gives you wrong answers. 290,000? Again, you cannot replace everyone with AI. This is the madness that will happen. Now, you guys said Duolingo. Duolingo AI issue. Let's see what Duolingo did. They had a disaster? Oh, my. Oh, my. Let's see what happened here. One of the big four. Maybe a different one, but it did. Actually, this is bananas. Duolingo will replace contract workers with AI. Oh, they said they were going to do it. And then what happened? Looks like something happened when they did it. Again, companies out here trying to do this right now got balls. Pause. I don't understand how they're doing this. There is a current issue litigation as it pertains to AI currently. The AI bots were assuming what was thinks is correct on how to interpret previous cases. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And just for context, when I build out AI agents for companies, I go through an extensive process of the knowledge base, training the bot, testing it, make sure there's no hallucinations, and then also putting up guardrails. And then after the guardrails, putting in a rule that says, if it's wrong, do this. And then you have to go ahead and test it. Like, there's so many things you have to do, or you should do anyway, when implementing systems like this. I don't know if they didn't, I'm not sure. Nonetheless, they had a disaster. What happened here? Delete the app. Actual Duolingo employee made a mass video saying everything in the game crashing down out of social media. Then they want to go AI first. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do that. They're trying to go AI first. Okay, Duolingo, I mean, listen, I know you guys are the ones that do the language, right? They are the language AI. I mean, the language model. I don't know what their internal systems go with. I mean, I understand. I don't know. This is going to be a tough change. I don't know. They shouldn't be trying to do this. They should have called you. I'm the Yoda. No lie, they should have. No lie, they should have. I have gone into companies who had AI stuff set up, and I said, listen, I'm not looking here to replace your AI person, but let me check to see that they have things in place. And they didn't, and I get it. The AI space, the AI agency space is huge. Everybody's making a ton of money just going in and saying, I could do this, but they're not really securing the stuff, leaving webhooks unsecure, headers. Like, it's just bananas. I don't want to dive too much into it, but like, those are things that come up. And I think it's because, people are trying to jump the gun, and I get it, right? Think about it. You're in IT, you work for these companies, they come in and go, hey, what if we can save, $500,000 and you get a bonus, half of that? How can we do that with AI? You're going to be like, oh, stand by, right? let me go type in, right? Like, I think that's what's happening in these companies, right? Like, they're getting approached by their CEOs, like, how can we just take AI and just replace everyone? You know what I mean? They're like, oh, we could do this. Don't you worry, sir. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? And I think that's the problem. Yo, Jonesy, how you been, buddy? I know it's been a minute. As a Duolingo user, this is a bit concerning. 100% concerning. It should be very concerning. I think AI should be there to help. It shouldn't be there to replace. And Jonesy, how you been? You used to work for Microsoft, right? I see Microsoft coming out with their Copilot and all this other stuff. Microsoft's even, integrating ChatGPT with their stuff. Like, Microsoft is not trying to play the game of only use our stuff, use everything. But like, if they're a company that's not trying to replace everyone with AI, why are other companies trying to do so? It blows my mind. Brady, welcome on in, buddy. Thank you for giving a shout out. See, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that heart button. Please give Patreon some love. This gentleman is phenomenal. Awesome Call of Duty player. Hit that heart button. You won't be disappointed. Really appreciate it. We're still a bit away from replacement. 100%. We are way 5 years from now replacement. 5 years from now replacement. All right. So we're at almost to the point where we actually have some interaction stuff going on. All right. We do have some Suno stuff I want to go on. So if you guys get your prompts ready, if anybody in the chat wants a song created, whether it be for their stream, whether it be a song that they want created, whatever, get your prompts ready. We're going to go ahead and try to create a song for you. We've done it on the last stream. It was a big hit. A lot of people got some amazing songs that they can play in their streams and not worry about getting copyrighted. It's a cool functionality. So if you guys want to make a song, let's get that ready. All right. We also have 11 Labs. Still my people's. I love 11 Labs to death, but we'll make it do what it do. AI shouldn't be allowed to give answers, but suggestions and help development. Well, I agree and disagree. They should be able to give answers if you program the database, if you gave it the answers to give. And that's what a lot of companies want, right? They want private knowledge bases that they can go ahead and ask a question and get the answers that you program to give it. So another company I know is wanting to do onboarding, and they wanted an onboarding AI bot that tells the people, go here for ADP, do this process, reach out to this person if you have IT issues. But those are the AIs I think should answer questions, because those are ones that you programmed, right? And you guardrail. And they are trying to replace, they aren't trying to replace. They're incorporating AI. Hey, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Incorporate AI. Have it help your people, not replace your people. That's my biggest pitch. Xbox, damn. So can we agree now? Jonesy, I know you Microsoft Xbox. Can we agree Xbox lost his war? Can we agree with that now? Is Xbox done? I mean, they had a good fight. 360 was like the best console they ever had. I think it's a wrap now. I think it's over for them. They'll be back as software. Oh, but they didn't lose. Stop it. Stop it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Can't tell me they didn't lose. All right. So let's go ahead and dive into some music. They're still making money? Of course. They're Microsoft. They're not going to not make money. I don't think. But the gaming, Xbox is, yes, exactly. Xbox is Sega. I think they have a nice heart. I hope you're right. You think I have a nice heart? Thank you, Rover. I appreciate you. Firing Bloodbath. Listen, man. They're going to fire people. They're going to have a problem. They're going to have a problem. We could dive into, we could talk about it whenever. They're going to have a problem. Don't replace everyone with AI. You can replace functionalities. You can take mundane stuff that was a mundane task and replace it with AI. No problem. But you still need the person to put it in and go, I need this. I need that. I want this. Right? Yes, you can automate posts if you want, but you still want to read those posts to be like, wait a minute, make sure this is what it's saying, right? Yes, approve. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. All right, on to some fun stuff, okay? And I mean, giving you guys, we've been talking some real deep AI stuff tonight. I appreciate you guys doing that. Let's go ahead and look at, I'm gonna go into the automation real quick so we can really talk about it real fast, all right? So this right here is an AI agent that I built for my Discord. Shout out to White Man Brady. He went and redid the Marvel Snap sheet, so it should be accurate now. We were using something else and it wasn't accurate. See, it was hallucinating. It said Red Skull, not Red Skull. It said, was it Moonstone? No, what's her name again? Mockingbird. It said Mockingbird was one of the best 5 cost cards in the game. So again, we fix this. I don't like the direction they're going in hardware-wise, though. I don't either. They destroyed the Surface Pros. I'm not a fan of those new chips. I still roll out services for companies that love Surface. Like, they love Surface, but Surface Pro 4 was like the best Surface ever, and they just scoop-bait. Now they're switching to Macs, by the way, so I'm happy about that. But, you know, I sit and I have these discussions with ChatGPT. Yoda, that's not a problem. Windows 12 is good. Windows, hey, did you upgrade all your people to Windows 11? Don't tell anybody I didn't do that yet. I didn't finish it yet. But it will be done tomorrow, the 14th. Make sure, guys, tomorrow it's a wrap. Every variant? That's right. Tomorrow is the end cycle of Windows 10 as far as support goes. Get your people on Windows 11. And Windows 12 is going to be another Vista. It's going to be another Vista, I think. All right, let's really quickly go through this. Can AI tell me what is going on with the Bills? Are the Bills losing? Windows 11 is phenomenal. I'm not mad at it at all. Is the Bills losing is the question. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to show you guys some fun stuff with your own personal Discord bot, if you guys ever wanted to do that. So let's pull it up on the screen. Here is my Discord. It is a bot GPT place that's locked down, as you guys can see. Was testing it out earlier. So based on the data that I give it, not based on the data that's out there, Bat and I work them on in, only the data that I give it is going to respond to. So if I said, hey, Super Tech Bot, can you tell me who's playing tonight's NFL games? Super Tech Bot's going to look at that and go, wait a minute, there's nothing in there. And look what it says. The data I access does not contain a schedule information about tonight's NFL games. If you want, I can help you with information related to Marvel Snap cards and Marvel Snap topics. That's a guardrail and a half there for you guys, that no one can just ask the private AI bot that you built for your business anything else besides what it's supposed to tell you. See, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's go ahead and ask it something about Marvel Snap, shall we? Which card is the most powerful and why? So the agent is going to do his thing. It read what was in there. The LLM chat model, which is GPT right now, is processing that information to send back to the Discord bot. And it said the most powerful card in Marvel Snap based on raw power is my favorite card, the Infinite. Here's the details on the card. Special notes cannot be played. That's the ability. The Infinite's power value is 20, the highest among all cards. However, the reason it is considered most powerful mainly due to its high power value, which can win locations outright, which is a lie. It can't do that anymore. It needs a buff. Its drawback is not being playable if you played a card previously. Okay, there are other cards that are important with powerful abilities or combos, but if you considered raw power, it is the Infinite. Again, 6'7". The 6'7". Again. But as you can see, so I can ask it for a summary of the One World Under Doom storyline. You can, James. You can, Jonesy, because I gave it Marvel lore database. Marvel lore, and I gave it Marvel Snap. It has more Marvel Snap than anything else, though. It's not a paid actor. If you look at the Google sheet, let me close this for a second. The Google sheet here has that information. Everything is stored on the Google sheet, so it's pulling from that information. You can also add other tools here if you want to, and this is the kind of stuff I'd like to show you guys, right? So if you wanted to add, like, they have their own built-in data tables. You can add a data table that has information on it and tell it to pull from the data table, right? Like, or you can have an additional thing and it can pull from there. Or you can add a Pinecone, which is also a part of a RAG system, which have knowledge base. And the cool thing about Pinecone is you can upload text, Word, PDFs, and it will pull from that database, right? So, so you told the Infinite's the best. I didn't tell Infinite's the best. It's going based off of the power. So as you can see, that's why it says based off of raw power. So the Google Sheet has, maybe I should pull it up. Let me pull it up for you guys, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Don't think I sat here and said Infinite's the best. Come on, Infinite is the best. The AI said it is. Don't come on, look at get me upset. AI is not hallucinating. It's telling the truth. All right, let me pull up this real quick, just so you guys can see it. I'm not going crazy. And the person that did the sheet, by the way, his name is White Wayne Brady. All right. So shout out to White Wayne Brady for doing this. Thank you very much. And I tell the people them, you did not put Infinite to be the best card in the game. Let me just pull this up real quick for you guys to see how this stuff works. Because you too, who have Discords, if you guys have Discords in your community, you can give it information about yourself if you want to, or people in the community. That's my next step. I'm going to have my bot know about my community, so you can ask it questions about, you know, this person and that person and the alliance and this and that. I think this will be pretty cool. So either I'm blind. Oh, I have it at the bottom. I need to fix that. Okay. All right. So here's the database that Mr. Brady has done for me. Let me zoom in a bit here so you guys can see. Back out a little bit. All right. So as you guys can see, the cost, the power, the series, and the ability / text, and the card here on the left. So like I said, if you were to look at what has the most power, it is the Infinite. He is a 20 power card. So that's what it's going off of. So as you can see, this has every card in the game and their ability and everything else. The cool thing as well is that we can do a trivia off of this. So my next plan is to build a website where you guys can go to. It might have my voice. I think that's what's going to have my voice. And it's going to do a trivia of Marvel Snap. So you guys have to answer questions, right? Like with the same data, which is pretty cool, right? So I'm going to show you guys that right now so you guys can see what I mean. Because I think that is pretty awesome, because we can go ahead and say, let me pull this up. We can ask the chat bot, Super Tech bot, to give us 3 questions about the Marvel Snap card database. So what it should do, there it is. There it is. Already, I didn't even give it. How many cards in Marvel Snap database have the power level greater than 5? Anybody knows the answer? Because I don't. Which Marvel Snap cards have special abilities related to energy generation or cost reduction? Right? Like we can get it like this, or we can do it like a quiz style with the multiple choice. So it should be trying to make one, and then wait a second. Excuse me. No, it did. Okay. So which card has the ability on reveal? If the last card you played here was an on reveal, copy its text if able. We know the answer for this one, right? And that is Absman, right? What is the cost and power of the card Abomination? I have no idea. Which card has the ability game start, shuffle 4 ancient arcana into your deck? That is our boy Agamotto, right? Like these are 5/9. Thank you. Like these are pretty cool. So think about it. You have a voice conversation with the AI with these trivias. You know what I mean? So, and it's giving you the responses saying, yes, you're wrong, you're right. So this is pretty cool. I just want to show you guys this again to tell you, to open your mind up a little bit to things you could do with your own Discord, things you could do with your own business, things you could do with your own home. If you want to have an own automation in your house, why not? You would kill the trivia game, and that'll be the fun part, right? Then it will track the high scores, right? And then you can have a whole full conversation. You can have a whole full conversation about, you know what? Here's the cards I have. What decks will be best for the meta? Like that's the way I want to take the Marvel Snap ST Super Tech Bot chat. I want to take it to a point where you can have a full-blown conversation like we have with Maya and Miles and ask it questions pertaining to Snap, and it's giving you Snap information back to help you build your decks, help you know what content creators to look at. You know what I mean? Things like that. I'm not making any bots for the game. I'll tell you that right now. But I'm saying like that's kind of where I want to take this. But nonetheless, again, I also want to show you guys the things you could do with this stuff, right? And that is the key. Let's go ahead and go back to the other Chrome. Yes. All right. So yes, chatbot is coming to the Discord, the STG Discord, really soon. All right. So make sure you guys go ahead and sign up there. All right. Let's go ahead and look at, so NAN have a new Build It with AI functionality that came out today. And I definitely want to try it out. If it will work. Okay, it does work. All right, cool. Oops, click on it again. I'll click happy. All right, there it is. So you're supposed to be able to tell it what you want. You have 50 credits per month. So unlike the NAN I just showed you, so this NAN I host on my own servers, okay? So this is a private server, private hosted by me. I do as I please with this. With this beta, it's on their platform, NAN's platform. So those are the two caveats. And this tool only gives you 50 credits a month. Now, it's a credit per request, right? So keep that in mind as well, all right? So, but for those who want to get into AI automation, this is probably good for you guys, right? If you guys want to try out NAN, !NAN, get you guys that wonderful code, click on it. You can go ahead and try out NAN for yourself. For example, I want to build something that will allow me to post on TikTok. So let's do that. An automation that will use an AI agent to create shorts for TikTok and post it for me on a daily basis. All right, let's see what comes up. Yo, Just Koji in the building. Just, how's your Lovable stuff going on, huh, buddy? I've been using Lovable a lot recently for clients as a front end, and it's been phenomenal. Or anything after it trains. You can okay, so you can have it branch out, Robo, if you want to, and say go out to the internet just to find Marvel stuff. Like you can actually put those guardrails to say, okay, Marvel stuff only or anything else only, but not blank. So you can do that. You can really do that, which I think is pretty cool with setting up your own private AI agent. All right, so it's still working, but this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good, guys. It's a learning process for me more than so since I'm in the middle of my first project and somewhat blind, but it has been fun. I would like to know more about your project, Just Koji. The hero villain location question is interesting. Since we didn't give it that data, I don't think. Did it scrape the net? It had to scrape the net, right? What was the question? Which card has the highest power? No, I don't see anything about location. Oh, wait, you're right. What does the card Angela do after you play a card at hello? No. There's nothing about location here. Where do you see location? It was just talking about Hella when you play on Hella at her location. It didn't say anything about hero villain location, did it? I don't think so. All right, so shout out to NAN because it looks like it did exactly. It was like, what is the distribution of heroes? Oh, the one at the top. Oh, I have no idea. That's a pretty interesting. It had to get that from the web. It had to get that. It had to get it from the web. Because we do allow it to look for Marvel Snap stuff. Because if you want to ask it questions about the meta, it should be able to. So it's yeah, it can look for Marvel related topics. I'm assuming that's where it got that from. That's what I'm assuming. I'm gonna look and see though. That's pretty interesting. All right, so it made this tool. I'm Snaky. Welcome on in, buddy. I'm scary impressed. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. I did say daily, so that's there. Workflow configuration. Ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty good. What did it do with the TikTok? And it tells, and it gave it a prompt. It says you are a TikTok creator. This is sick. I give it the props of all props right now. So it will make the video generation, configure it. Okay. So it's going to pull from the AI, and then how is it going to post it? Upload the video to TikTok, provide the URL. So I'll have to give it my URL information and do it here. Guys, I am super impressed with what just happened. I know you all are probably like, what is Tech talking about? I asked it to make me a tool that would generate a TikTok video and post it for me. And it sure enough just did that on a daily basis. So I have the schedule. I'll choose the hour. I have the workflow right here. So all the information is here. I got to put my TikTok API key, my video generation. So if I'm using VO or Sora or whatever, I got to put the API key here. I got to put the TikTok API key here and the access for my TikTok. So they did all that, which is great. Then I have to pick a model. So if I do OpenAI, which I have my OpenAI, and what's it called? Or you can claim some free ones, which is pretty good. It told the agent already what its job is, what its task is, which I think is pretty good. Like, I didn't have to make this up. That's pretty good. I'm impressed. Then it has the video generation tool. So whatever I plan to use, Sora, whatever the case is, generate the video and then upload it. This will be great to make life a whole lot easier. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is exactly what we were talking about earlier. Like, but the cool part was I didn't build this. I asked NAN AI to do it, which is in beta, and it pulled it off. Why would anybody want to watch an AI generated video? So as we mentioned before, it's more so the sense of content that you're thinking about that you never had the ability to create. So Silver, if you wanted to make content about the different versions of boats and how boats are created, you can now do that with AI without you having to go on a boat, have somebody record it, being put together, replace. There are things out there that knows how a boat is made. And now you can actually make videos of that. And I think based on what I've seen, a lot of people like to see, like I see what's winning, what's on the top of the viewership out there on TikTok land is how circuit boards are made, or how, yeah, I saw how a motherboard was made. It was very interesting. I'm like, I never even think about how a motherboard was made, right? But when you see it, you go, oh my goodness, this is pretty good. Yo, Poppy Hendricks, welcome, buddy. Would I just be plagiarizing and books written by humans? No, you won't be plagiarizing because you're going to put your own thing on it, right? You're going to put your own thing on it. So you're not plagiarizing, right? Because if you look at it, I make content, right? Yoda, good job. I make content for Marvel Snap. I'm a Marvel Snap content creator, part of the content creator program. So I take videos and stuff from comic books and images telling you a story about Storm. And then I show you how Storm is played in the game. And I tell you why Storm has this power. And I put it all together in a nice short. That's not plagiarizing. That's not plagiarizing it. What's the difference with that versus me doing, hey, AI, find me images of Storm. Tell me what Storm background is, where she came from. Put it all together for me, and I'll do my voiceover and everything else. I think it's the same thing. I think it gives you more tools to produce better and more content for yourself. I think you're looking at like AI slop, and I'm not talking AI slop. I'm not talking about people eating spaghetti and stuff like that. I'm talking about your content that's in your mind that you want to develop and put out, but you don't have the tools or the time to do so. You know what I mean? Silver, come on. What? Don't get upset, buddy. We could talk about it. There's no need to get upset. But it's good content creation. I have a lot of great ideas. Right, Yoda, right. You have a lot of good ideas. I agree. Snakey, welcome on in, buddy. Could we supply it with series of 100 pictures, animate whenever AI wanted? Yeah, 100%, JLH, 1000%. Daniel Bryan, yes. Yes. Mr. 420, welcome on in. You know, there are a lot, and this is why I like to do these videos on Mondays, to kind of show you guys that there are good cases out there to utilize AI in this type of a format and not just use AI to to take away from the art, right? I think that's what we have to look at. And that's how I see it. And that's what I want to show you guys. Because this tool right here, we asked it to do this for us. We can also put our images in a folder, our videos in a folder, and have it automate those for us on a daily basis. We can also do that too. Nintendo lost the console battle, actually. You think so? Nintendo, I think, is second. 100% I watch wrestling, Snakey. Why you ask? You think Nintendo lost? I think Nintendo's second place. I don't think they lost. PlayStation's number one. I don't think they lost at all. This is pretty good, though. I'm impressed that you were able to create, it was able to create this. They won the handheld? I think they won. I think they're second place for sure. The seeing and the price increase. I mean, there's something about nostalgic, about Nintendo being super nostalgic. That's why. You saw a few wrestling quotes? Yeah, the Switch 2 is nostalgic in itself, and I think that's why it will always be there, if that makes sense. So if I wanted to create an automated LinkedIn post so this is what I do now. I schedule my posts to go out manually every day. So like I will write something about AI automation, and then I will send it to my AI to proofread it for me, and then I will schedule it to post on LinkedIn. So this would be a cool tool that I can send it my stuff like on a spreadsheet and say, hey, here's it for the week. I have Monday through Friday. Here's all my posts that I want to go out, proofread each of them, and then put it out for me on said time every day. And look at it right here. This is bananas, guys. This is fantastic. Am I missing something? Are companies not making consoles anymore? I think Xbox lost. That's what we were talking about earlier. I think Xbox lost the race. I think Xbox is done, and they should just make content. They should just make, sorry, not content. They should just make video games like Sega does. So I was like, because Jonesy used to work for Microsoft. I know he's a big Xbox fan, and I was too, 360 days. But I've been a PlayStation, 5 forever, and that's where the conversation came in, Poppy Hendricks. So we think, as far as the gaming world goes, PlayStation 5 is on top. PC is either next to it or on a whole separate page by itself. Nintendo, then Xbox. Yo, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate you. Welcome on in, Shark. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the wonderful Tech Squad. How you doing? First time coming in, hitting me with the prime. I appreciate you. I feel like AI is being used mostly for memory, especially on social media. It's souring people to what AI can do. I agree. I think the campaign out there is having people think AI is doing the worst thing on the planet. And that's why I'm saying I feel when I tell people about AI, it's not here to replace you, it's here to help you. It's here to make you more efficient. And one of my mundane tasks are every night before I go to bed, I have my posts ready, proofread, and I put them on social media schedule for said times. For LinkedIn right now, if I now give it a spreadsheet of mine and say, hey, every day, take from the day, proofread it and post it for me, there go a mundane task I no longer have to do. Of course, that's right. You did come see me to play. That's right. That is right. That is correct. You got any new lists for me? Tomorrow's gonna be a fun day. I'm trying to get to infinite. I hope you got some lists for me. Hey, AI human integration. I think you'll be alive for that, buddy. I think that's not too far away. But okay, let's look at this real quick. So we have the morning, we have the workflow configuration. So I got my LinkedIn API key here. I have my AI proofreader. So they're going to proofread whatever I send it. And then I have the LinkedIn information, my credentials, posts. Okay, cool. I like that. So let's go ahead and say, let's add a Google Sheet to pull my posts from on a daily basis. So let me see what happens here. Listen, I have a Destroy one for you right now. Destroy is so good right now. The one that I have does crazy work. It has, your Destroy deck was fire. Okay. Still one of the best I've played. This new one that I played today, I think is great as well. But yours put in work as well. Oh my goodness. See, and that was crazy because I was telling people, did you see the podcast? I actually showed your deck off. So let me say pause all over. Every Friday, we promote the deck of the week that we played with, pause. And I did yours because I told them, here is a very unique deck that is super fun. Anybody can play. And it was good. It did very well. Tech never shows my decks off. No. Brady, your decks are bad. Like, meaning it's bad for the community because it's just so good. All right, so it did it. So every morning it's gonna pull from my Google Sheet, right? It's gonna pull from my Google Sheet. It's gonna look at the workflow, get the information so it knows if I say, hey, Monday is Monday, Tuesday is Tuesday, then my agent's gonna proofread it using ChatGPT to proofread it. What I will do is actually change it from ChatGPT to my own LLM. I'm probably going to use Gemma, and I'm going to add a tool so that it knows how I speak and then post it to my LinkedIn for me. Oh my goodness, this is so good. All right. This is good, guys. This is really good. If you guys want to get into AI automation, here you guys go. NAN. Type in what you want and it will build it for you. I'm impressed. I'm going to save this. I'm actually going to put it on my private AI. Can I download it and put it on my private AI? I think I can. Yes, I can. This is pretty sick. I'm also going to give this away for free. So if anybody wants a LinkedIn, after I make it do what it do, after I create it here on my private one, let's do a new one. Let's go ahead and upload. This is how easy it is. You can just import your workflows. There it is. Done and done. All right, let's call it. Yep. I'm going to call it my proofread. There it is. Save. All right, cool. And the cool part is this is on my right. This is on my good side. So it has this already. And okay, all right, I'm done. I'm not gonna, we're gonna be here all night if I start getting into this. But pretty cool, guys. All right. And then tomorrow, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. All right. I'm not happy about the direction of Xbox, especially with the Game Pass. Yeah, they were bugging with that Game Pass increase. I'll be real with you. I've owned systems from the 3 companies as well as the PC. Yep, I play what I want when I want. I feel like the console war was just a dumb concept. That's fair. That is fair, but you know that it was there, right? Because the God of Wars, the Halos, those were the things, right? That's what people looked at. Where can I play Halo? Where can I play God of War? Where can I play this game and that game? So that's where that came from. But the Game Pass stuff is bananas. It's just new and returning customers. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. All right. Okay, let's get to the fun stuff. We got real deep tonight on AI stuff, and I love it though. I like to hear how people feel, and I'm not bashing anybody's idea. I'm not gonna argue with anybody, as you guys know. I want to hear and I understand how you guys feel about the AI world. Like I said, I'm trying to show the tools that you can use to make your life easier, not to replace you, not to steal from anyone, but to actually be able to put your ideas out there, right? You guys have been waiting to do that. You've been sitting on your ideas like, I got to go pay a developer $8 million to develop. No, you don't anymore. You don't. And that's what I want to show you guys, All right. So Suno. Suno's been killing it. I must say, even though 11 Labs I'm partnered with, I love 11 Labs. I'm going to say that forever. I love 11 Labs to the max. Suno's music generator has been doing some phenomenal things. And I still can't believe the song that I forgot who asked us to make it. Was it this one right here?
Yo, streets cold, real talk. No heat, just hard knock. Fist fight, no Glock. Gotta get that meal, gotta clock. They try to hold me back, see. Push me down, misery. But I ain't going nowhere, see.
This is so good. Smooth up in the building. Free.
Gotta keep running, that's me. Me, this my city. Detroit, pretty. Concrete jungle, all I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hit that heart button and give Smooth Op some love, ladies and gentlemen. You guys will see some amazing content. Pause this for a second. Amazing content. All right, amazing player. Amazing energy. When you talk about energy, God, you're talking about it's your man, Smooth Op. Ladies and gentlemen, Smooth Op is the truth. I implore you all to hit that heart button. I promise you will not be disappointed. And when you finish watching one of his streams, come back here and tell me if I was wrong. Come back here and tell me I was wrong. We're making music. We're making videos like the ones you sent me and putting music behind it. That's the plan for the rest of the night. We're going to make some art here, guys. We're going to make some art with AI tools. And that's why we're trying to tell people tonight. We're not going to be plagiarizing or stealing. We're going to make our own content using AI to help us. So this song, I forgot who asked us to make this part. It's crazy how good it was.
Trees cold, real talk. No heat, just hard now. Fist fight, no.
And the prompt, can I see what the prompt was?
They try to hold me back, see. Push me down, misery.
I can't see the prompt.
But I ain't going nowhere, see. Nowhere. Gotta fight back, gotta be free.
This is so good.
Free. Gotta keep running, that's me. Me.
Yes. Okay. Guest came in here last week and did one for his stream. Mine is my stream. I have for my stream, and these are all copyright free because it's yours. So give me a prompt smooth out that you want. Yo, right, Jonesy? And this is fire, right? Like, this is crazy. It was somebody from Detroit came in, gave us like a prompt. We put this in it, and this is what it made. And we were like, I'm sorry, what? No, it's not Lovable. Mike Mouse, this is Suno. So Suno version 5, I think, is one of the best music generators out there. We've helped somebody in my Patreon make their own album and post it on Spotify using Suno. So he had his lyrics, he had his vocals. I helped him with the prompting. We helped him get the album art. Suno. Exclamation mark Suno gets you. Wait, do we even have the link for it? I don't. Hold on. Let me get you a link so you can get some credits. Look right here. Here it is. See? You know I'm not lying to you. We all get some free credits. There it is. Built his own album on this and put it on Spotify. And it's on Spotify as we speak. And it's pretty good. Can I see the people I follow? Because I am following him. Zepparito is his name. So if you guys are artists, this was created by Timbaland. If you guys are artists and you're looking to make music using your own lyrics and your own whatever, this is a great place to be. Yeah, here we go. Zepparito. Yes, here it is. So Zepparito has some songs here. He made an album. Like I said, it's on. These are his songs right here. But he made an album and it's on Spotify. And it's one of the most impressive things I've heard in a long time. These are the type of music he likes to make. Wait, is it this? Yeah, I guess so. I think it's more like this, though. Yo, Jemish, welcome on in, buddy. How you doing, buddy? That's right. Tech Talk in the building. Yeah, so you can make, like I said, you guys heard the songs that we have. People come here on the stream and ask for songs. We made a song for guests last week. We made a song for Sino. We made a song for White Rain Brady. All right. You just signed up. Let's go. Yo, Jonesy, you're not going to be disappointed. And the cool part is when you create something, right? This is why I said this is pretty cool. You can type in your lyrics. Put your lyrics in here. You can have it clean it up for you. You can give it a persona if you want. You know what? I want my persona to be this. And you can, so the way you can make personas is that, for example, if I want to keep this same person, the Detroit person, the gritty person, I can just say, make this a persona. Right here. And I give it a name, I can give it its own persona. So whenever I want a song just like that, I can use this person. Like this is how cool Suno is. And then of course, you put your style that you want. You could put your advanced options. You could add gender if you want male or female. You can do whatever you want. Like this, I love 11 Labs. Let me say it again. 11 Labs I love 11 Labs. Suno does some cool things. So, they got NYB bot, of course, rap style. Yes, we did that last week too. Here's the cool part. Let's do this. All right. Let me just type it in right here. NYC hip hop style. What you want? 90s or 80s? Let's do 90s. 90s. We were born in the 80s, so 90s is good. Yeah, what's the question, buddy? What's the question, Shark? 90s. Okay, the cool thing is we can't say Wu-Tang, right? So you're gonna have to give me something else that goes with it. If they have boom bop, if that's what he's asking, boom bop. All right. NYC boom bop style. Boom bap style. All right, so I'm gonna keep this one prompt. I'm gonna keep it that simple. Now let's see what we get. Smooth out. Let me know what you want, buddy. We made some Caribbean songs last week. Yes. I gotta wait to smooth out, come back so you can hear this. Here it goes. Mind you, we gave it nothing but that. So this is what they gave us. So now you should add your lyrics, or you can say you want a rapper that does this, like whatever you want. I know we in ads right now, so wait till ads to finish. Rakim will kill this. Facts. This could be your intro, right? As people waiting to get into your stream, this could be your intro. And this is all from one line. NYC bop back. Wait, I didn't say boom bop. I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong and we still got something fire. Wicked intro. This will be a great intro. Bum, ba, da, bum, 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 ba, da, ba, da, bum, ba, da. Are we back? Smooth out. I want you to hear this, bro. We made this last weekend. Listen to the tune. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Brady. I appreciate that, buddy. We made this Caribbean tune last week. Yes, this is the one that you did. Yes, Brady. Isn't this crazy how good this sounds? Wait, where's the? I thought this one has. I thought they had songs with this one. I thought they were singing. Am I bugging? But there were no songs. I mean, no lyrics. Is it over for artists? No. Negative. Negative. Artists have, you have God-given talent. Nothing will be over for you. They'll be able to use this to their advantage. If you're an artist and you're like, you know, I need to go in the studio, I need to get a person to give me a beat, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You could type in what kind of beat style you want, add your lyrics, voila. Nah, it's not over for artists. Not whatsoever. Buff Infinite, let's go. That's right. Buff Infinite. All right. Is Smooth Op leave? I wanted to make a song for Smooth. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. All right. There we go. I love it. Let's do it. All right. Pat, I could call you Patreon. Pat on red. Give me something you want for your stream as well. Smooth Out. Royal on the Royal God Bless top. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this part and bless up. And then you want 90s hip hop Toronto rap. All right, cool. So this will be the lyrics. And then this will be the persona. Jonesy, you too, buddy. Give me a prompt you want. If you want to use ChatGPT to find out how you want it, and I will make you an intro track. And if you want to take that same one we did earlier as the intro, let me know. All right, so you ready to type the style that you wanted? And do you want a male or female voice? Smooth. I wonder, could you upload your own voice? Because that would be sick too. But then how do they know you're not just taking somebody's voice, man? That's true. Male and female. All right. It won't let me pick one at a time. You can upload. That's pretty good. You can actually record your voice. You should definitely do It's Your Man. Smooth out. Let's start with the male. Yeah, I got you. We could do a female one after. I've been trying to make Suno work for a couple of days, but the AI is not singing the lyrics properly, so I'm attacking the issue from a different angle. Okay. All right, I'm going to sing you that track. If you want it, let me know. I'll send it to you. I'll download it right now. All right, so smooth up. How many seconds did you put? Did you put the seconds that you wanted? Did you put 24 seconds? I'm confused. Okay.
Move up and the Royal Warriors are God bless, top notch gamers overcoming.
Oh, because it took the lyrics.
The devil is alive, top tier indie every time. Fortnite gameplay, we got it. Marvel Rivals gameplay, we got it. Wanna get good, look nowhere else. Move never gives up, cause it's always powered on. Bless up, bless up, bless up. We don't stop, it's you, man. Smooth up. Move up and the Royal Warriors are God bless.
I like this one better. I like this one better. I could extend it too. So let's extend it.
It's you, man. Smooth up.
This is pretty good. All right, it's your man. We're gonna extend this one. Smooth up. I actually like that one. Which one did you like first? I like this. I like this one a lot. I definitely do like this. I'm gonna extend it. Let's make it a little bit longer, right? Pause. All right, we're gonna download the second one just so that we have it, and then if you want something else, tell me. I'm gonna download it though. I definitely do like the second one. Make a slow 80s love heavy piano speeds of time. Make it the lyrics about STG not paying enough attention. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Anybody else have their song that they want? Because Brady's hilarious. You know what? Hold on. How do I do this? Can I just say create without splitting the stuff? Let me see. I guess not. All right. If I just do that, will it do it? Let's see. Oh, it actually extended it anyway, so that's fine. Oh, no, wait. Is extending the smooth app to the... No lyrics. I didn't put the lyrics in the right place. That's pretty good though. I have a female singing it for you. Why does it keep calling it smooth up extend? I gotta fix that. You like the horn track on the smooth up one on this one?
Move up in the Royal Warriors are God bless, top notch gamers overcoming all odds, stomping out our challenges. The devil is a lie. Top tier energy every time. Fortnite gameplay, we got it. Marvel Rivals gameplay, we got it. Wanna get good, look nowhere else, we got it.
Let me hear this one. Here you go, Brady. Boom bap hip hop style. All right.
The lyrics about STG.
Make the lyrics about STG. I love it.
Not paying enough attention to why
The way it said Brady Dex is kind of straight pause. I love that. That's hilarious. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, let's go to simple. Aha. There you go. Simple song. There we go. We could have done that. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to take your prompt once again, buddy. I'm going to toss all this in here. And then also add boom bap. And let's see what it does. We don't want an instrumental. No, we don't. We just want it. Let's go. It says Brady's text. Pause. That's what I'm gonna say right there. Madness. White man Brady, madness. I had to mute the stream for a few. Your soul, let's go. Let's go, Shark. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Yo, clip that, facts. That's what I'm talking about. Now you can create your own tunes, your own music, your own style, your own art, without having to spend $8 million for to go in the studio. You're not taking away from the studio artist either. You could then take this and give it to them to make it better. I got something infinite. Really, let's go. Yo, I love that image you sent with me and the money grows on trees. All right, let's see the Smooth Mop anthem now. Let's go.
Yeah. Smooth up in the building.
Ooh, sounds so good. This sounds so
Let's
good.
get it, man. Top tier energy. Flow state infinity. Obstacles, overcome them. Devil a liar. Kingdom
This is what this video should be having.
Toronto stand up.
Yo, Smooth, I love this.
Fill my cup. Smooth vibe. Who that? Powered on. Where the crown at? Smooth vibe. You know the name. Stomping out the competition. Ain't the same. Fortnite, Marvel, rivals too easy. Want the sauce, it ain't greasy. God bless, no stressing.
Why did the bot stop him?
Manifesting, always on, past the dawn. Smooth vibe. Who that? Powered on, where the crown at? Smooth vibe. You know the name. Stomping out the competition, ain't the same. Bless up, don't stop. To the top, non-stop. Royal warriors, we rise. Believe the hype, open your eyes.
Brady, can you unban Just Koji? I don't know why he got banned in the first place. Siri bot banned him. I don't know why. It's too soft? Okay, all right. There's another one.
Smooth up in the building. Royal warriors with me.
Yeah, why they ban him as spam?
Let's get it, man. Top tier energy. Flow state infinity. Obstacles overcome them. Devil a liar, kingdom come. Toronto stand up, never give up. Smooth up, who that? Powered on, where the crown at?
Thank you, Brady.
Smooth out, you know the name. Stomping out the competition ain't the same. Fortnite, Marvel, rivals too easy. Want the sauce, it ain't greasy. God bless, no stress. Top notch, manifesting, always on, past the dawn. Smooth out, who that? Powered on, where the crown at? Smooth out, you know the name. Stomping out
I don't know what happened. My bot did that.
Bless up, don't stop. To the top, non-stop.
Smooth, how you feel about this one? Don't like it? Want it more gritty?
Make
Yeah.
lyrics about STG.
Yeah, you want it more gritty? Let me know. Yo, Brickston Wagwa, I might welcome on in, buddy. You got something? You want to get banned too? You want to get banned? Oh my gosh. The second one's still better. This one is so cool, but yes, more gritty. I got you. Hold on. Let's go. Smooth out. So you like this. You just wanted more gritty. Okay. More gritty style. Yeah, these are definitely Kendrick vibes. I like the vibes here. All right, Josie Brooklyn, let's do it. I'm gonna copy that. And there you go, banned. I love it. So when you say you got something, oh, you try to send a link, is when it gets to the ban. They don't send links in here now. It just it shuts you down. It's not the link, so why they get banned? Ah, I like that. I like that. I like it. So because I got tagged in within 30 seconds. Thank you. Thank you. My Siri bot don't like me getting tagged. Sorry. Don't do that. Now we know Just got 2 accounts. All right. So I haven't seen those 2 accounts on the same wheel. We're gonna have to kick you out the wheel. All right. Mental note. Braxton and Just are the same person.
Yo. Yo.
Oh, that's your alt account. Oh, my bad, Brady. My bad, Brady.
Royal Warriors, we out here. Yeah. Devil's a liar, word of moms. Top
okay, smooth.
Energy, never no bombs.
How we looking?
The name on that. Fortnite, Marvel rivals, crown snatch.
You take all the shots, Just. I like this too. But all right, smooth. How we feeling?
Bless up, yeah, we bless up. Smooth up, it's you, man, yes, sir. From the 6 to the world, global, overcoming odds. It's our focal. Wanna get good, look no further than
Pat on Ray, you gotta let me know what you want, man. I got Jonesy next in there to get his track.
Powered on, can't stop it. Bless up. Yo.
This is giving me wicked West Coast vibes right here.
We out here. Yeah. Devil's a liar, word of moms. Top tier energy, never no bums. Smooth up the name, own that. Fortnite, Marvel rivals, crown snatch. We got it, yeah, we got it. Powered on, can't stop it. Bless up, yeah, we bless up. Smooth up, it's you, me, yes, sir. From the 6 to the world, global. Overcoming odds, it's our focus.
His tone is good.
Wanna get good, look no further than the warriors burning like a fern. We got it, yeah, we got it. Powered on, can't stop it. Bless up, yeah, we bless up. Smooth up, it's you, me, yes, sir. Top notch gamers never folding. Stomping challenges, stories unfolding. Smooth, never quit, heart of a lion. Grinding always, forever trying.
Yo, Hubs, welcome on in, man. It's all good, buddy. I didn't yet. I did already. Yes, we did already. We have another one coming out tomorrow, so make sure you like this one. I'm gonna hit this with the thumbs up. Make sure you read the article tomorrow. We do another one tomorrow. All right. Yeah, I like that one too. I'm gonna download this one for you, Smooth. You tell me if another one you want, and then we'll do it again. Right now, let me give Jonesy his joint. Okay. Jonesy, did you say what style it is? Get ready to hang out. Come on. What style did you want for this one, Jonesy? You want the same boom bap? That definitely sounds like Travis Scott. Facts. Jonesy, what kind of style you want for this one? Yeah, I downloaded it already. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Also, can I use your prompt, the first one you sent me, to make that same video with VO3 tonight? The Ghost Rider joint, the Ghostbuster. I wanted to see this sound like boom bap. Okay, boom bap 80s stuff. 80s, okay? 80s, you said, right? All right. And a boom bap 80s style. Hip hop, right? All right. All right, cool. I just sent you the link, Smooth, the track, I mean. You can do with it as you please. And I'm going to take this prompt. I'm going to use that. in video while this is downloading. And let's go here. Describe my video. Let's see if VO3 makes it, right? Let's see what it does. All right, back to this. Let's see what we got.
Yo, ready to chill and have some thrill. Legends get built, the weak stand still. If you want to win, step right in. This is the spot, it's what we got. Friend or foe, you gotta let
It's just straight 80s for real. I hear Bobby Brown here. That's straight out of Bobby Brown. And this is West Coast. I got you, Pat. Yeah, Jones, I know where you born for real. This is definitely our type of music. It's like watching movies like Boomerang and those classic 80s movies, 90s movies.
Jonesy here, loud and clear. No need to fret. We ain't done yet. Fun for all. So
all right, Jonesy, let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if you want me to switch it up or you want to keep it. Let me know which one you like, which one I should download. We'll make it do what it do. If you want me to switch it up, do another style, let me know. Let's go ahead over to Pat on Red. Just seen a Neo. Okay, let's go. Neo Soul, EDM track, sax solo. The lyrics is just a Japanese girl singing, "I love you, but you left me." Fantastic. NYC 90s. Yeah, okay. I got you on that. So we'll do that. Yo, 7.5K in Snap. Let's go. Marvel Steph's Twitch, son. All right, so smooth out. I got you. Let me get Jonesy's after this. Let me see if this is done on this side. Look at that. It did the video.
When your PKE meter pings at -10 degrees Celsius, either you're in Canada or hell just froze over. When your PKE meter pings at -10 degrees
It made the video.
Celsius, either you're in Canada or hell just froze over.
All right. I don't know if that's the video you wanted, but oh, it did say that. You did say that. Or hell just froze over. There it is. It did it smooth.
When your PKE meter...
Now, we can take this, make the song you want, and add the track to it. Or we could use the tool, 11 Labs, to upload this video and say, hey, give us a soundtrack that goes with this. So we can do all that cool stuff. We'll do that in a second. Let's get back to Suno. And let's hear Pat on Red. Did you want English in there? Because they put English in there. Ooh, this is a great outro or intro. I see the lights turned down on this one. The lights gotta get turned down for this one. Good. Yeah, Pat on Red did. 2 minutes and 47 seconds. That's crazy. This is good though. Here's the second one. Yo, I love both of them, but the first one I like the most. I like this too though. Which one you want, Pat? Oh, wait a minute. This one, I like the jazz saxophone, this one. Oh, we went ahead to... Damn, good luck with this one. This one's good too. Yeah, nah, I think I like the first one still. Alright. But you tell me which one you want. You want them both? I'll give you both too. So let me know. Alright. Let me get back to Jonesy's. And then Smooth Out. 90s. Boom bap. Or do you want to change it? Pat on red. Let me know. You want to change them? You want them? Let me know. This is not bad. I like the mood of it. I don't have my glasses. I can't read the prompt. You need them both. Got you. Say less. All right. Are you on Discord or do Brady have access to you? Should I give it to Brady and he give it to you? Well, how are we doing this? All right, Jonesy, here we go.
Yo. Yo. Shit. Yeah, ready to chill. Legends built here for real, so step right in. This where dreams begin, busters beware. Show respect, show care, wanna taste the Mecca. This the right place, yeah. This Jonesy Brooklyn.
I gotta get these tracks to Pat on red.
Let's play these games.
All right, this sounds better than the 80s one, Jonesy. Hit the second one. Oh, I like this one too.
Yo, it's Jonesy Brooklyn's house. Legends born and those busters bounce. Wanna break a Mecca down to bits.
That beat is crazy, right?
Yeah, you know what hits. Friend arrival, come on.
Yeah, Shark facts.
Nice, or you gonna fall. It's Jonesy in the house tonight. It's Jonesy in the house, without a doubt. Come get
I got you.
Jonesy in the house. Jonesy in the house. Don't be ashamed, don't you?
Facts, stuff. You like the automatic one? All right, so you want this one? I got you. I'm gonna download that. Jonesy in the house. Facts. All right. Smooth Up sent me the other one. Boom bap, right? New York City hardcore from New York City. Smooth Up. So you want the same, okay. Okay, let me get this straight. So you want the lyrics. Let me grab the lyrics. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to custom. Put your lyrics here. And put what you sent me for Boom Bap here. Yeah, I got you. There we go. All right. And we do the male voice. There we go. See what we got. You got an artist name? Where? Oh, you do. So we gotta take the artist out. That's how AI protects people's. Oh, is Zap one too? Okay, we gotta take this out. When people asking how they get protected, that's how they get protected. It does different languages, yeah, Jonesy. Sending the Suno links to those Japanese songs or the actual tracks themselves. All right, Smooth. Let's see what we got now.
Smooth up and the Royal Warriors of God. Bless top-notch gamers overcoming all odds. Stomping out all challengers. The devil is a liar. Top-tier energy every time. Fortnite gameplay. We got it. Marvel
I don't care too much for that one.
up in the warriors of God bless. Top-notch gamers overcoming all odds.
Smooth, I'm gonna be real with you.
All challenges. The devil is a liar.
That other two is better than this one.
We got it. Marvel Rivals gameplay.
This is straight Big Daddy Kane. Facts.
Look nowhere else. We got it. Smooth.
I still like these two right here a lot. Adrian's in the building. Welcome on in, my guy. How you?
Royal Warriors, we out here. Yeah. Devil's a liar, word of moms, top tier.
But again, whatever you want, though, right? This is you what you want. So you let me know.
Royal Warriors, we out here.
AI is nuts.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot right here.
Top tier energy,
Matter of fact,
no bums. Smooth up the name.
let's save this persona.
Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, Crown Snatch.
I'm gonna call this one Smooth Up.
Powered on, can't stop.
Smooth
Bless up, yeah, we bless up. Smooth up,
Artist.
Yes, sir. From the six to the world, global. Overcoming odds, it's our focal. Wanna get good, look no further.
Yeah, I see this.
Warriors burning like a firm.
Oh, don't make it public? Alright, I won't make it public. Okay.
Powered on, can't stop it. Bless up, yeah, we bless up. Smooth up, it's you, man.
Okay, let's create it now.
Top notch gamers never folding. Stomping challenges, stories unfolding. Smooth, never quit, heart of a lion.
Let's see what it does now.
Move up in the Royal Warriors of God bless. Yeah. Top notch gamers. Hey, they're coming out loud. Stomping out all challengers. The devil is a lie. Top tier.
Smooth up in the Royal Warriors of God bless.
Definitely kept that persona. That's right, we have an alliance meeting tonight, baby. Oh crap, is Chris Adrian's the leader. Shark in the building. Welcome on in, guys.
The devil is a liar. Top tier energy every time. Fortnite gameplay. We got it.
So wait, hold on, wait a minute.
We got it. Wanna get good, look nowhere else. We got it. Smooth never gives up, cause it's always powered on. Bless up, bless up, bless up. We don't stop. It's you, man. Smooth up. Move up in the Royal Warriors of God bless.
Makes sense, guys. Daddy's the truth, as y'all know. Here you go, Smooth. Here you go, Smooth. I think it's what you wanted. Oh, yes, this is it, Smooth. Ladies and gentlemen, Daddy in the building. Pause. Yes. Smooth that. Woo, Smooth, there it is. Hey, yo, Paige, I appreciate you. Pat on Red, I appreciate you. Smooth, this is it. This is it right here. I did it. You wanted something hardcore and a headbanger? This you can't tell me it's not headbanging for you. You can't tell me, Smooth. Yeah, I'm gonna check the song right now.
Smooth out. And the Royal Warriors of God bless. Top-notch gamers overcoming all odds. Stomping out all challenges.
I sent you anyway, Smooth out. You tell me how you feel, bro. You said you want a headbanger, and that's a headbanger and a half. I still like the other ones too, though. But you got it. You tell me how you feel about it. All right, let me give Pat on Red his joint. Yeah, I'm about to do it right. See, I already said it. I already knew. You had to say nothing else. Let me send Pat his joint. All right. Yo. It's a Zio. All right, that's fine. Upload. Here we go. Bang, bang. You should be all set. All right, Just Cozy. Let me hear. You made an Infinite song. Let's hear it. Let me see how these games are going. See if my parlays hit. I'm sorry. Is James Cook not going to score a touchdown today? Like, he just feel like he'll need to score a touchdown? It's like, nah, I don't need to. Foolish humans. All right, let's do this. You want the instrumental? You can get the instrumental if you want it. Oh, you like the second one better? All right. I like this, though. Straight WWE back in the day, for real. Yo, Nightwing, how you been, my guy? Hope all is well, man. Yes, sir. We're going through some AI music, creating lyrics and intros and instrumentals to your own streams. Or if you're an artist, like some of the people on my Patreon, adding your lyrics and your vocals to it so you can make music that you put on Spotify, which is pretty awesome. So that's what we're doing tonight. We did some other stuff earlier, but $20 power is not enough. Let's go.
20 power, thought it was enough. A giant, a titan, but now it's just fluff. End of the turn, they laugh as I fall. Movement slides past, I'm nothing at all.
Facts. You hit infinite today? Let's go. Well, this is what you running. I'm about to go infinite with Shark's Destroy deck.
Don't count me out.
Buff me out, don't count me out. Yo, this is sick. I followed you? Yeah, good. I got these songs. Just, this is fire. He did, though. He made a song about Infinite. This is his song about Infinite. I should make one about buffing Infinite. I should, right? Let's do it. And let's make it a... I want a jazz, I want piano. I want Afrobeat. Okay. All right, here it is. Here it is.
Oh,
All right, so we got the jazz, the piano, and Afrobeat.
A card of mighty power sitting on my shelf. He needs a buff to bloom like a flower, or so says a super tech god elf. He's gathering dust, a sad display. Infinite, infinite, what are we to do? Techno energy, just for you.
There it is.
Infinite, infinite.
Get the next song. Yo, man, have a good night, man. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, buddy. Enjoy. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, my friend. Enjoy.
Oh, the infinite,
Cino in the building. Welcome on in, my guy. How you? Yes. Let's get a barbershop quartet. Yo, facts. Chill. Let's do that. Smooth. What's up? Any more? You good with your tracks? You want to try again? Yeah, let me know. All right, let's see what we get. Who is Cino? The top 5 best snappers in the world? What you mean? Where's Cino been at? That's the question. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that heart button. Gives the top 5 best snappers in the world some love. I wanted to try to see if I could add second into the lyrics. Yeah, all right. I mean, you could try. All right, no problem. You got it. You hit.
The chair spins round and round it goes where it
Sadistic. Welcome on in.
Nobody knows a trimmer snip, another hair just falls. Infinite haircut, infinite haircut.
Infinite haircut. What are they talking about? Oh, they still got the smooth op artist? Let's take that out.
What do I see?
They probably did. This one.
So grand, a being of pure
Okay, this one they got the assignment.
of my hand. Infinite, 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 so big and strong.
Hey.
Infinite, infinite, where did I go wrong?
This is perfect, guys. This is perfect. Just as bad as Sora 2 look good. The A what the deck have.
To save us all here today, he will sit.
Oh, I got you. Oh, you took it and did that? That's fire. That's fire, Jonesy. I actually like this song.
So big and strong, infinite, infinite, where did I go wrong?
I'm about to put this on a chorus for something now. This is so sick. Infinite. It's a Lord of the Rings song. It sure is. This is perfect. Snap, man, snaps. This is perfect. Thank you for the idea. I loved it. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Shark in the building, a.k.a. Daddy. Yes, that is his name. Daddy has given the decks, I'm going to say pause on that whole thing, that has taken me to infinite last season. And now the new deck, pause, that he has given me is one of the best destroy decks on the planet. Pause and more pause all over the place. All right. So, yeah. So what we did tonight was we went over Sora 2 and how everybody's upset with all the madness it has been doing. Then we spoke about Google Gemini and Gemini 3 coming out and other things there in that world. We spoke about automations. I showed you guys that we have the Super Tech bot in the Discord doing cool things with the Marvel Snap database that we built. So you can ask it questions about the cards. You soon be able to talk to it and ask it to help you build your deck. What deck is best for the meta, blah, 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 blah. Pause again. And then we also went and created a video from Smooth Op Prompt.
Pings at -10 degrees Celsius, either you're in Canada or hell just froze over. When your PKE meter...
Kind of giving you the Ghostbusters vibes there. And we did some Suno stuff. So that's basically, we also looked at companies that took AI to like try to replace humans and failed miserably, like Deloitte and Duolingo, who's trying to do that right now. And that's basically what we did. We didn't look at 11 Labs today, guys. We have to look at 11 Labs. Shout out to 11 Labs. These are they sponsor your boy STG. We got to give 11 Labs some love. They now have some agent testing, which is pretty good. So if you guys are looking to build agents, okay. So one of my friends was like, he want to get into the AI thing. What should he do? And I said, think of a problem and try to solve it with AI. And his problem was he's tired of his mother calling him. I know. Trust me, I love my mom. Some people don't. I get it. But he's tired of his mother calling him. So I said, all right, there is an AI where you can record your voice, set it to forward whenever your mother calls you, and have her talk to AI all night with your voice. He said, really? And now with 11 Labs, you can now do other things with that. So when your mother calls you and mentions a certain word or topic, it could switch to something else and actually have a whole database, and your mom could be talking to your AI self and you would have no idea. The funniest thing on the planet. I know you guys are looking at me like, Tech, that is so bad. I'm just telling you what people tell me. That's all I'm saying. You know, you don't have to do it, but if he did that, I'll be impressed. I'm like, there you go. See? Blade, welcome on in. And if you don't believe me that your voice you can have your voice sound like you, check this out. Hello, I'm Ken, the Knowledge Enabling Node. How can I help you today? What's up, Ken? What's going on, buddy? Hope all is well. Hey there. All's good on my end. Just here and ready to assist. What can I do for you today? I don't know. I just felt like talking to you. You having a good day? I'm having a productive day. Thanks for asking. I'm always ready to help someone out. Is there anything you'd like to chat about or any questions I can answer for you? Yes. Tell me why I'm so awesome. Well, I don't know you personally, but I can tell you that taking the time to explore and learn new things is definitely an awesome quality. Is there anything specific you've been working on or curious about that I could help you with? Can you repeat after me? I sure can. All right. What would you like me to repeat? Let's give a shout out. Adrant's in the building. Shark in the building. Blade in the building. Cino, top 5 best snappers in the building. White Wayne Brady in the building. Sadistic Medic, Jonesy, Brooklyn, Smooth Op, Yoda, and everybody else in the building. Can you do that for me? And Just Koji. That's quite a list. To make sure I get it right, would you like me to repeat the whole thing, including let's give a shout out, or just the names? Just the names. Okay, I can do that. Just to confirm, you want me to say Adrian, Shark, Blade, Cino, White Wayne Brady, Sadistic Medic Jonesy, Brooklyn Smooth Up Yoda, and everybody else in the building, and Koji. Is that correct? Yeah, but say it with some oomph. Okay, I'll add some oomph to it. How about this? Adrian's, Shark, Blade, Cino, White Wayne Brady, Sadistic Medic Jonesy, Brooklyn Smooth Up Yoda, and everybody else in the building. And Koji, did that have enough oomph for you? No, I want you to say, it's your man, Smooth Up. My apologies, I should have remembered that. So you want me to say, my man, Smooth Up? You know, forget it. Stop right there. You're done. Just pause. Pause yourself. Bye-bye. See you later. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you can talk to yourself. Or you can have your family member talk to yourself. They would have no idea. All right? Just don't have it try to mimic you and say it's your man, Smooth Up. Because he clearly just said you want me to say your man, Smooth Up. I didn't say that. I did not say that. Jeez Louise. Ladies and gentlemen, Tech without spirit. I told him to give it some oomph, right? What kind of madness was that? But nonetheless, guys, again, tools that you could use to make your life easier. Okay? And that's that. I mean, if you were looking to do any type of voiceovers, you can go ahead and do it with this. Or again, if you want to build an AI agent that sounds like you, or it gets to that point where you think about these things. And these are just tools that you can utilize for anything that you really want to. You want to build a Jarvis, you want to build something in your home, you could do that using tools like 11 Labs. You don't have to use your own voice. I know I took it a whole different level and wanted to use my own voice. You can go ahead and actually use the voices that the 11 Labs have, and they have a plethora of them. a ton of voices that you can explore, right? And different languages, different countries. You can do it all. So you don't need to do your own voice. You can actually use voices that are here, right? So that's the cool thing about this. Can we keep those elements but get a different style of hip hop? All right, yeah, of course. Let's do it. My mic has static. No. All right. Let me unplug and come back in. Right back. April. Veed. I believe Veed allows you to take yourself and you can be whatever you want. I think I saw that when it came to the streaming, like guys were streaming as like animals or females or whatever they wanted, and the voice was like converting over to that voice, which is pretty good. So I mean, there are a lot of tools out here that you can do that with. I think that I saw the article and they were like the end of streaming, because yeah, you can basically take on a persona of whatever you want and go ahead and stream. So how much info do you need to know? How much info do you need to train something? I could use old voicemails of my mother and wanted to say to record something nice to my niece. So yeah, I was going to talk about that too, fools. I didn't know if that was creepy or not, or something that, because I did speak to somebody about that too. Like, what if you wanted to have like old videos, like you said, old videos or things of your grandmom or somebody, and you want to be able to use it to have a conversation with. You don't need much. I think you need, if you want a very robust version of the voice, you need about 20 minutes to an hour. So, but it all depends, right? It's definitely creepy. And like I said, that's why I didn't want to say it, because I think some people might see it as that, but that's why I wanted to say that first. So that's why I said that. I'm like, yeah, do you think it's creepy or not? Some people don't see it that way. Some people would die for that, right? They would love to be able to hear that voice again. But if you take Ironheart into consideration, if you guys seen Ironheart, you know exactly how that went down. So. Yeah, I'll send this to my son. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Because, of course, he wants an app. I sent him the code. All right, cool. There it is. Plethora of voicemails. Yeah, I mean, you should be fine. All my voicemails are, hey, it's me, love, you call. Yeah, I think that works. That still works. It's just a matter of you uploading how many voicemails you have. So you need 2 minutes. 2 minutes of actual 2 minutes of data. Clone your voice with only 10 seconds. Okay. Yeah, so even 10 seconds of data works, right? What happened here? What's going on with the family sharing? Why is it being like this? Come on, Apple. Stop the foolishness. Yeah. No, not even 2 minutes. It says 10 seconds. Clone your voice with only 10 seconds of audio. Then you get real professional with 30 minutes. So just 10 seconds of data will work. Ironheart was crazy. People would be so offended. Yeah, people are. So if you, like I said, if you take that in consideration about talking to my son, if you take into consideration how he felt when he, sorry for the spoilers, when he saw that AI version of his dead sister, right? At first he was like, oh my gosh, how dare you? But then after that, he kind of opened up to it. So some people might take this the same way, but I know people who have a ton of videos of their their grandmother that passed away, and they would love to add their grandmother to some type of AI that they can talk to and, et cetera. So it all depends on the person. Well, I mean, Blade is not bad. It is kind of accurate. So I did 5 minutes with my voice, and it sounds very accurate, right? I'm sure if I gave it 30 minutes of like took one of my videos and say, hey, take my whole thing, I'm sure it would do a phenomenal job. I mean, look, there's something new here. I'll look at that later. But I did 5 minutes of my voice. So, and it's pretty good. So I think it might pull it off. Dangerous too with Suno? It's not dangerous, buddy. Make all the music you want, man. Have a good time, buddy. That is the key. Take what you want, make that music. All right, so what we're going to do for Smooth Out, because 11 Labs make music too, okay? So we're going to go ahead and see if 11 Labs can make a better version of that song than Suno. Now, damn, I can't go back up. Can you send me that prompt? Actually, I might have it here. Nope, I don't have it here. Smooth Up, I need that prompt again. Send it to me on Discord this time so I can keep it. I need the prompt regardless if we put it in the other thing, but I want to put it here and see if you get a better tune. We're way past our time tonight, but I'm happy you guys are here. We got a full house, people hanging out, getting the songs they want, seeing the cool tools. So I'm happy you guys are here for that. Like I said, we do this every Monday. So again, if you guys want to come back, want to learn more about AI, have your questions, join the Discord. You know, we'll do a whole thing on it if you want to. You know what I mean? But April Fools, I say try it out. Try it out. See if it works. I'm sure it will give you what you need. And then the cool part is you won't even have to build a website. You can just take the link from 11 Labs and give it to your niece, and she can have a conversation with the voice as much as she wants, and it won't take away from you, you know? Yes, sir. If you're going to use 11 Labs, you know, just, here you go. I got you. Wait, wrong thing. 11. Bang, bang. Nope, that didn't work. Did I not spell that right? 11. There it is. There's the link, buddy. There's the link. And Smooth, you got to send me that. Send me the ting, bedroom. All right, the ad's about to start. And after the ads, I'm going to end the show. Because I'm going to go back to this other song. Yo, Cino, you still here? Check this Smooth Up intro.
Yo. Smooth Up in the building. Royal Warriors. We out here. Yeah. Devil's a liar, word of moms. Top tier energy, never no bums. Smooth Up the name, own that. Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, Crown Snatch. We got it, yeah, we got it. Powered on, can't stop it. Bless up, yeah, we bless up. Smooth Up, it's you, me, yes, sir. From the city to the world.
Damn, Blade, I'm sorry, buddy. Listen, we have another one happening tomorrow. So check out tomorrow's article, and you might be able to win. Check it out tomorrow. I'll give another giveaway tomorrow. I still can't believe they made this. This is so good. I'm gonna have a blast with this. Yeah. All right. After the ads, we're gonna make it do what it do.
Overcoming odds, it's our focal. Wanna get good, look no further. Then the warriors burning like a fern. We got it, yeah, we got it. Powered on.
Hey, cool, Jones. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. And what's crazy is, like, we have so much credits. Like, we made so much songs, and we still got so much credits. Like, this is such a great, powerful tool for artists, people who are looking to add copyrighted songs to their streams. Like, this is such a great tool, right? And again, I know a lot of people look at AI in a bad light. I'm trying to show you guys that it's not that. People can use it for wrong. People have been using it for foolishness. But what I want to show you guys is that you can use it to help make your life easier without stepping on anybody's toes, right? There's some people out here who can't afford to go into a studio and drop down their lyrics and make music. With AI, you can do that now, right? So I just think there's two sides to this coin, 1,000%, but it all depends on what side you're using it for. CCNA now includes AI. Really? See? Makes sense. I mean, AI is the future, right? It's going in that direction. Everything will have AI in it. Nothing is going to not have AI in the near future. So you either learn how to use email or don't learn how to use email. Like, you know what I mean? Like I tell people all the time, like when everybody was losing their minds when email came out, you know? So you either get on board or you don't. But at the end of the day, it's really your choice. We can't tell you what to do, what not to do. I just find AI to be a very useful tool to help everybody have a better way of living, whether it's through looking in and consuming AI slop, if that's what you like, or using it to automate processes in your home or in your business or in your life, or use it to help make money by helping other people use AI in a better way for them, right? I think that's how I look at it. I'm trying to sell it as stopgap till people can afford to be creative. Exactly, right. Exactly, 100%. And I think that's what we all have to look at it as, right? But I do understand how people are very afraid and very concerned and very upset, and I don't look at that lightly. I totally understand that. I just, like I said, I just want to, that's why I do these every Monday, so that you have an open place to come and look at it, interact with it, and talk about how you feel. I'm not going to talk down on you, shun you. I'm with you 100%. Come over here, ask your questions, let's talk about it, right? That's the way we should do it, because this way you can get a better understanding and see where it goes. Because look at that. Tonight, we made a few people happy by being able to get some songs for their streams. And now, April Fools, shout out to you. Thank you for the 13 months, VIP in my heart. Thank you for the Prime sub, buddy. I appreciate you. April Fools can now take some voice notes, convert it into an AI for his niece to talk to, and hear that voice once again. Like, you know, these are the things, like we learned something about pinball machines today that I never knew about. So shout out to that. Like, these are the things that, you know, I want this stream to be about. Here, why are you getting ads? Because you didn't have your Prime sub? See, this is what happened, April Fools. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, tomorrow we're back on the Snap train. We got that wonderful destroy list that I've used, and I had like 4 nulls and 2 deaths. It was just crazy, the deck list. It's just bananas. So yeah, patch days tomorrow as well. I still have to, patch those tomorrow as well. Patch day tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Mr. Fantastic is tomorrow. Article by yours truly over on snap.fan. The variant forecast is tomorrow. I will be at a client tomorrow, so I won't be home until after refresh, but that's fine. I won't see you guys until about 7 o'clock anyway. So Headpool V-Hand deck. Oh, that sounds so good too. Shout out to Models dropping that deck bot pause in the Discord, and White Wayne Brady putting it in there. So it was funny because last night I was like, Models, how can I get that in my Discord? He goes, White Wayne Brady's already on top of it. I said, see, that's that guy. That's that guy. And I just show you guys the Super Tech bot is like 99% complete. It now works with the correct information that White Wayne Brady made. So I'll open it up to the public tomorrow. You guys can actually use the Super Tech bot in the Discord and ask questions about Marvel Snap cards, decks, etc. And I'm going to make a 11 Labs Lovable page that you guys can go to and actually have a full-blown conversation with it about Marvel Snap cards, decks, metas, etc. All right, as part of the next project. We'll probably build it next week, Monday, so you guys can actually see it on stream. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, so White Wayne Brady don't play. And pause. If you going, he's on top of that. Pause. All right, pause all the way for that. All right. All right, guys, so it's been real. It's been super fun. I really appreciate you guys hanging out as always. Let's go to full cam. So you guys can see my face. Yeah, there it goes. All right. We're still down to 288 when it comes to the weight. I sent the picture to some of my homies. They were like, yo, Tech, you lost weight. I'm like, yes, from 320 to 288. I'm trying to get to 275 by the 1024 mark. Don't know if I'm going to make it, guys. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pushing. 275 is not unreachable, but by 1024, technically 10 days or 11 days, it's going to be a hell of a fight. You understand? The Bears better be winning because they own my parlay. This was fun. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yes, every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We normally do it for 2 hours, but tonight, we had to make it do what it do. So again, I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I really do. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for all the Prime Sub, all the love. And yeah, any other questions, let me know. This is my Tech Talk. Peace.